first I'd like to welcome everyone here to our second annual white coat ceremony for our second class of students, a class of 2019. I can't believe it. And also, I want to also mention to everybody and welcome, of course, our class of 2018 who has successfully finished their first academic year and are ready to go out on their clinical rotations. Amazing accomplishment, all of you. I hope everybody's enjoyed our week of activities. Let's see, what have we done this week? We had on Monday orientation to the PA program, Tuesday orientation to Drew University, Wednesday we had Antics, urban hip hop dance theater company, do a performance, and we also had amazing panelists join us from CDU and from the community. Thursday we went on a bike tour of the Watts community. We ended up at local Watts Coffee House and the Watts Towers. We only had one spill, no injuries. And it was not me, but the person who spilled won a t-shirt, so I won't mention who it is. And then that brings us to today. So we're so excited to welcome everybody. Last year I ended the ceremony with an excerpt from Maya Angelou's book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. And this year I wanted to start the ceremony with this. So from her book, she states, "Nothing beats a trial but a failure. Give it everything you've got. I've told you many times, can't do is like don't care. Neither of them have a home." Translated, that meant there was nothing a person can't do, and there should be nothing a human being doesn't care about. See, you don't have to think about doing the right thing. If you're for the right thing, then you do it without thinking. To the class of 2019, you guys have an amazing group of mentors from the class of 2018 who have literally blazed a trail for you. They're here to support you and mentor you and have you join them as the next gold standard of future medical providers. As you embark on this journey, remember that you are also joining a legacy here at Drew. You're following in the footsteps of so many leaders. Dr. Charles Drew, who the university is named after. I said this to the previous class too, but remember, there's a little piece of him in all of you, or you wouldn't be here. There's a reason that you're right here, right now. You have a purpose. And always remember, in order to practice the art of medicine, you can't just exercise your mind, you have to also exercise your heart. If you are able to do both of those things, then that's when you can truly practice your art. And at that point, practicing medicine will no longer be a job to you. It no longer will be work. It'll be your passion, it'll be your calling, and you will do it without even thinking. But without practicing and exercising your brain and your heart, you'll never learn how to listen to your instincts when they talk to you. Only when you exercise both can you do that. I also wanted to mention, I saw Viola Davis. I don't know if everybody knows who that is. She's an actress and producer. One of the biggest films that she was involved in was The Help. But I remember watching one of her commencement speeches a few years ago when she said, there are the two most important days of your life. Number one, the day you're born, and number two, the day you discover why you were born. So don't ever forget your why. Your why will always get you through and keep you moving forward, because there's going to be days when you want to give up. There's going to be days that things come at you that you think, I just can't do this. But that why will make you the best medical provider you can be for your patient. So never forget that why, and never forget that you guys are all in a position to make a difference in our world. You know, you have an opportunity to not only make this world a better place, you have an opportunity to flip the script on bias, stereotype, incorrect assumptions. You have the ability to change that with one little word or look or touch or act of kindness to someone. So don't take that lightly. So the white coat ceremony is traditionally a rite of passage, welcoming you as a PA student into the medical profession. As PA students, you're bound by the same professional commitments that bind all medical providers. This ceremony will join the symbol of the white coat with the virtues of humanity, responsibility, duty, honor, respect, and compassion. So let your white coat always be a reminder of your professional duties to lead your lives and practice your art with honesty, honor, integrity, and excellence. Your coat today is short to symbolize your role as a student. And I'd like to also just thank the entire CDU community, our entire PA crew. I'd like to just give a few thank yous out. If you could just stand up and give a wave when I call you. I'd like to recognize Dr. Carlisle, president of our university, Dr. Michael, our provost, Dr. Balthazar, the dean of College of Science and Health, which is where the PA program is located. Thank you for all of your support. And then starting with our PA crew, let's see, our multi-talented associate director. Where are you, Professor Kozik? Oh, you're right in the middle. Our fearless medical director and new mom, Dr. Shabek, who couldn't unfortunately be here today, and also Dr. Anthony. They couldn't join us, but just wanted to mention them. Our anatomy and pathophysiology expert dissector, Professor Permort. Let's see, our incredible program professor and healer, who I think taught 50 courses this semester, Dr. Martins. Our microbiologist and parasite expert, Professor Artaza. Our newest PA crew member and clinical coordinator, Professor Fabros. And you two have to come up here, as much as I know you hate it. Come on. Come on. I just want to introduce these two people whose constant foresight, passion, incredible work ethic, our program coordinator, Natalie Wade, and admin assistant, Danae Easy, who make it look like everything's running smoothly, even when it's not. So thank you guys, are amazing. And our two summer interns, where are you guys? Okay, Mariah and Natalie are not here. We have, let's see, do we have any preceptors here? I know there some people were going to come. Any clinical year preceptors? Oh, I'm getting to Felipe. Other than Felipe, so Professor Finley is one of our adjunct professors as well, and one of our preceptors at the Oasis Clinic. And then let's see, Dr. Beavers, where is he? He is our adjunct professor, community advocate, and urban trauma expert. He's here someplace. Okay, maybe not. Well, I'll introduce him when he comes back. And then, of course, our class of 2018, who, again, successfully completed their first didactic year. Eb, on 3, do the call out. 1, 2, 3.
Charles Drew! PA Group! Charles Drew! PA Group! Charles Drew! PA Group!
So congratulations again to the class of 2019 for joining our PA crew family and our CDU community. I'm going to introduce a couple of speakers, class president Ebony Miller and class vice president Danielle Hindi, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, class of 2019, and welcome to the Charles R. Drew University Physician Assistant Program. My name is Ebony Miller, and I'm the class of 2018 president.
And I'm Danielle Hindi, the class vice president.
It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before you today and welcome you to this amazing program. If you're anything like we were, if you're anything like what we were when we started, you're sitting there feeling a million different emotions and asking yourself a million different questions.
Did I make the right choice?
Without a doubt.
Will this be worth the sacrifices I have made to get here?
Absolutely.
And even perhaps secretly hoping that the administration didn't make a mistake.
Trust me, no take-backs. I would know. No take-backs.
We can assure you that every one of you are here because you deserve to be here and because you bring something new and exciting to this diverse learning community.
When Professor Moyni asked us to speak to you this morning, we began wondering what advice would have been most useful to us during our first year.
We decided the best thing to do was to ask some of you what you wanted to know and what you were most concerned about. Several of you requested that we talk about what has made our experience at CDU so memorable. And so this afternoon we will do just that. There are a few aspects of this program that I find very special. First, the top-notch administration and faculty, not only in the program but in the university as a whole. I feel so lucky to be learning from some of the brightest and most compassionate people in science and healthcare. Not only are there incredible mentors and teachers, but they have been so accessible and willing to help whenever I need it. This was a pleasant surprise, as I thought being in grad school you're pretty much on your own. Well, let me tell you, this is not the case at CDU. Another point that sets this program apart from others is the plethora of experiences offered outside the classroom. Some examples include yoga at his sheltering arms, special events such as the community bike ride, and perfecting the Charles Drew PA crew step routine. I feel that these activities, on top of the outstanding education, are shaping me into a well-rounded provider. I'm sure you all will notice these incredible qualities in the near future if you have not already.
Being just 1 week away from the conclusion of our didactic year, I take a look back at this past year and how much knowledge and growth I've experienced. Having been a political science major and a commissioned naval officer, where my job was nothing medically related, I knew that physician assistant school was going to be challenging for me, and I was up for it. In the military, there's a saying called message to Garcia, essentially meaning figure things out on your own. So I was prepared to do that and dig in and learn what I needed to learn. But I learned so much more that I wasn't expecting. I learned compassion. I learned social justice. I learned evidence-based medicine. I learned that Professor Moyni is a visionary and likes to avoid push-up challenges that she instigates in the first semester. I learned that Professor Kozik has a heart of gold, but yoga still doesn't really feel relaxing to me. I learned that Professor Porma is probably the happiest person in the whole entire earth. that Natalie and Zanae are superheroes, and that people, most influentially my classmates, can be there for others when people need help, when you just need a pick-me-up, or when you just need a really good laugh. Overall, I learned that CDU is a place where people can discover better versions of themselves if they're open to the diverse opportunities that are provided to them. You will not regret your decision to be here, I promise.
Now take a look to your left and to your right. The people sitting beside you will be your friends, your colleagues, and more importantly, the only people who understand the rigorous schedule of PA school. Build relationships, lean on each other, and remember that everyone brings unique skills to each situation. Each one of your classmates will be your best source of support, and they will help you make the most of your experience here.
You will learn an incredible amount of valuable information in and outside of the classroom. Be sure to take advantage of it. You will be challenged and pushed to be your best every single day.
There are times when you may feel weary, and that is natural. When this happens, remind yourself of why you're here, your passion, and that you earned this specialty in your class for a reason.
As a class who's gone through what you're going through now, the class of 2018 would like to give you a gift of the PA School Survival Guide 101 that was on your actual seats. It was put together by our classmate, Tasharia Robinson. This guide lets you know all the challenge and helpful information that we learned during our didactic year. And additionally, we're giving you all of you a notability application where you can take notes on your iPads.
So our closing statement to you will be to have grit, to push through the hard days, have faith, believe in yourself,
and had a pod of whatever caffeine you like. You'll need it. Thank you.
Thank you, Eb and Danielle. That was amazing. So that book has the secrets to everything in it. Don't take it lightly. Okay, so next I'd like to introduce 3 speakers. A race car driver, a semi-pro golfer / amateur ping pong player, and a tropical landscape artist. Come on up.
So, Director Moyni, are we supposed to say who we are? Well, I'm not a gardener. That's if you ever come to my office and look at the plants, you will realize that I do not have a green thumb. But I have been known to show up at work with grease under my fingernails, and it's amazing. That's why I cut them really short. No matter how you scrub for hours, you can't get rid of all the grease. So I think Kat wants me to confess that I, as president of Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science, am also a amateur racing driver. And so I have been doing that for almost 20 years with different degrees of success. Had some good successes and some bad ones. I will confess also that I've probably had 4 really bad crashes during my career, and 2 of them have happened since I've been president, which is probably a sign, I suspect. Quit while you're ahead. Anyway, I do want to not only welcome the incoming class of 2019 to the Physician Assistant Program. I just want to say to the class of 2018 how proud of you we are, of each and every one of you. It was only a few years ago that we decided to not just launch this program, but to return to the PA education that the university has a legacy of. And we're very proud of that accomplishment, because the students in this program are the ones who make us very proud. So I want to say, on behalf of all the students at Charles R. Drew University and all of our different programs, on behalf of the faculty, our staff, our trustees, our alumni, and everyone else associated with the university, welcome to the incoming class of 2019. And so this is not just a white coat ceremony, but it is indeed a welcome to the healthcare professions, because you may be a student for 2 years, but you're going to be a physician assistant for the rest of your careers. And that day starts today when you receive your white coats. And just remember, the highest point, I think, of being a healthcare professional is every time you see a patient, regardless of their ability to pay you, compensate you, or anything else, and they turn to you and they say, thank you. And those words are invaluable as a healthcare provider. And so, again, welcome to being a physician assistant. Welcome to your 2 years of education. Welcome to the health professions. And welcome especially to Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science. It's great to see everyone.
Thank you, President Carlisle. Good afternoon. I'm supposed to be the what? The pro golfer? And okay, with respect to ping pong, so you know, for the new student, the fastest way to make money at CDU is to play ping pong with the provost, and if you can beat me, you get $1 from me. All right? That's because I think I'm good. All right. Well, the only person who has tried to beat me happens to be your director. And then you get a t-shirt that says, I beat the provost. All right? I want to join the president to welcome all of you, especially our students, new students, and your family members. Please put your hands together for all the family members who are here. Thank you. I'm going to make mine very brief, just for you to know that there are over 4,000 universities and colleges in the United States. And all universities are known for something. Sometimes they don't know it. Charles R. Drew University stands for something, and we know it. You are here because of the mission of the university. And you will continue on to success because of all the patients out there, born or yet to be born, waiting for your success. So it's no longer about you. When it's tough, keep going, because there are many people out there waiting for you, for your training and for your success. We are all here to support you and see you through. God bless you all.
Good afternoon, everyone. I love flowers. I love the tropics. I'm drawn to the Pacific, and I'm drawn to understanding the beauty of water, sun, and it comes like everything grows. So I think it's a perfect landscape to express our love for humanity and for all the people that we share and that we cherish. Let me just give you some few thoughts about what really is CDU and the PA program. Today we celebrate success and we look far that we have come a long ways. We are successful because we have our second cohort of PA students. The PA program at CDU and at the College of Science and Health is making history. And I want to tell you a little bit about that. I can say it with great enthusiasm and joy that our CDU program, the PA program, is becoming an umbrella PA program for bridging the PA model with the social justice, health equity framework to support the CDU vision that the provost and the presidents have, which is excellent health excellent health and wellness for all in a world without health disparities. We at CDU are bold and firm in expressing our unwavering commitment to cultivate diverse health professionals, like the ones we are having and we embracing today with our second cohort, who are joining our first cohort of students here and in the PA program. The PA program is very rapidly, which is very, very exciting, very rapidly becoming a leader, thanks to your leaders in the field of PA programs that embrace a public health and wellness model to the PA medical profession. With the leadership of Professors Moyni and Kosik, of all the professors here and the students, we are, and the faculty and staff, we are creating a new paradigm in PA professional education with the infusion of social justice and health equity as pillars that are intertwined with the experiential learning that our second cohort of PA students will experience here. They will become members of our team of social justice and health equity warriors who strive to achieve excellent health and wellness for all from a medical model perspective within the PA program. As a dean, I honor our second cohort of PA students, and I am very eager to watch them grow into their profession, and that I am sure they will represent like no other program in the country. Why I say that? This is my final thoughts. Because at CDU, we cultivate and express in our programs like the PA program our values: commitment, community, leadership, excellence, diversity, integrity, and compassion. And our students will be great ambassadors and of these values as they pursue their PA studies here at CDU and later on serving the needs of our communities. So be like those flowers that I love to be, that water and the sun that comes together to join efforts to grow something exciting. So welcome to CDU.
So this is off script, but as she's coming back on the stage, this is a moment for me to congratulate PA Program Director Kat Moyni for a job well done. You know, it's not easy to start a new program. It's very difficult, especially a program from scratch. And Kat Moyni has done a wonderful job in bringing us to year 2 of the Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science Physician Assistant Program. And I just want to congratulate her for a job well done.
prizes left. First, before I call up our next speaker, I see that Dr. Beavers made his cameo appearance. Dr. B, stand up and give a wave. So for our first year students, Dr. Beavers is our adjunct professor, community advocate, and he's an expert in urban trauma. So you will be doing rotations at his sheltering arms and learning a lot from a pretty amazing individual. So next I'd like to call up Professor Kozik, not Kozix. Professor Kozik and her unyielding commitment and dedication and passion has allowed this program to get to where it is right now. There's no way it could have happened without her. So a big hand of
Dr. Carlisle stole my thunder. So I just want to take a second before we get into the presentation of the white coats to again recognize Moini. She is the definition of what a fearless leader is. And she is leading the group of us that are here today to teach you guys and really embody what it means to be a PA, to be committed to not only healthcare but social justice. And this woman works harder than anyone I have ever met in my life. When I tell you she eats, breathes, sleeps, even when she's doing her push-ups, she's still thinking about you guys and how to make this program better. So just another round of applause for this amazing leader. Okay, we are going to call the class up one at a time, and we're going to put your white coat on over here. Once we do that, you're going to come up onto the stage and you're going to read what your white coat means to me. That is your why. So when Moini said, remember your why, and Ebony said, remember your why, and really that is that moment that you put that oath to yourself on that paper. In those moments where it seems like you're never going to make it through, that there's no way you can take one more test because you've already taken 85 this semester, I promise you can do it. And just remember that moment that you thought long and hard about what to put on that little white paper that seems like it maybe didn't mean that much. Once you come up and read what your white coat means to you, you're going to shake Professor Moini's hand and then come across the front of the stage and please line up here across the stage. Wendy is going to take a photo, so please kind of hang out here with Professor Moini for a second so that she has the opportunity to take your photo. I've practiced long and hard to say all of your names correctly, so hopefully I don't mess this up. Okay. Wafa Ahmed.
Resilience.
Carolyn Bowling.
It means that I have been blessed with the purpose and charge of helping to care for others, medically care and help others.
Nayeli De La Paz.
My white coat means commitment, unity, and perseverance.
Crystal Diaz.
It's a little long, but it's one of my favorite quotes. It says, "To know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. This is to have succeeded."
Jane Esslinger.
To me, my white coat means a hunger to conquer the health disparities in my community.
Marie Espinal.
My white coat means the privilege to serve and empower others.
Adelbert Mark Francisco.
My white coat means to me to have perseverance, but not just for myself, but for everyone that I'm meant to help.
Joseph Gomez.
Hi. To me, my white coat is a gift to my family, and it represents my commitment and of my responsibility to this community.
Stephanie Hernandez.
My white coat means a symbol of hope and service to help others in need.
John Hafisi.
My white coat means community service and empathy.
Nguina Coman.
My white coat means duty to serve my community.
Jenny Nguyen.
My white coat means integrity, doing the right thing even when no one's watching.
Melanie Malillo.
My white coat is a tool to love, even the unlovable.
Michael Mills.
My white coat means responsibility, passion, future.
Mark Naval.
My white coat is the realization that you've been blessed with an opportunity that others have only dreamed of for a purpose much bigger than yourself.
Amadi Enji.
My white coat means a new promise and a life-changing adventure, not just for me, but for those I'm blessed to touch.
Fola Wimimo Onegbinde.
My white coat means healing hands.
Crystal Padilla. It's Padilla.
My white coat means privilege, responsibility, and duty to serve.
Daniela Pormarati.
My white coat symbolizes the privilege to serve others.
Muriel Price.
My white coat symbolizes courage.
Anthony Joey Rizzuto Jr.
My white coat means determination. I'm determined to give my family the life they always deserved, and I'm determined to be a platform for social change.
Ilse Tejeda.
My white coat means that I have the responsibility to provide every patient with the highest quality of medical care to prevent premature deaths. Mi saco blanco significa que tengo la responsabilidad de darle a cada paciente el cuidado médico con la más alta calidad para prevenir muertes prematuras.
Esther Vela Rodriguez.
My white coat means appreciation for everyone that helped me get to this point and excitement for the next chapter of my life.
Veronica Ward.
To me, my white coat means perseverance and faith.
Rochelle Wiracone.
So, to me, my white coat means the opportunity to make a difference and help those in need.
Poor Eric's been last all week. Last, but certainly not least, Eric Woodward.
To me, my white coat is a solution to the growing healthcare costs, which are plaguing the patient. So.
In your coat pocket, you will find a pledge card. Please take it out. This pledge card, I am going to read and then have you guys repeat after me. So I'll read a line, you read a line, all together. Everybody ready? All right. In joining a long tradition of change makers, within CDU's Physician Assistant Program, I hereby pledge to become a medical provider who seeks social justice, promotes wellness, and provides care with excellence and compassion. I embrace the quest to transform the health of underserved populations through outstanding education, research, and clinical services in the context of community. Whenever and wherever I find myself practicing medicine. I pledge commitment to lifelong and self-directed learning. I would like to present to you the class of 2019.
Thank you again, everybody, for coming to join us on this very special day. To both of our classes, as you embark on your next journeys, remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough.
It's an honor to be here today. We're going to play some traditional rhythms for you from West Africa. But we are happy to be honoring the young PAs of the future. Because we know how important medicine is, huh? A long history with medicine. And my only real understanding of anything medicinal or doctors is the Hippocratic Oath. And I think the Greeks said his name was Asclepius, and the Egyptians called him Imhotep, and I know that that's the father of medicine. So we coming right from there.
Yeah, just let out a good scream. It's on and cracking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna walk up this way. Blessed, blessed, blessed as I look into the audience and I see accomplishment. Congratulations, you're here today. So we're going to celebrate village style. All right? So we're going to do something called Dundumba, West African culture. It's known to be a rhythm and a dance and a song for the strong man. So I personally, as well as the rest of my family, my drum family, my dance family, we want to dedicate this to all the strong men and women in the audience. We're just going to warm up with Dundumba. And then we're going to go into something called funga, which is a welcoming rhythm, West African region as well. So Dundumba to warm up, strongman dance, strongman song, strongman rhythm. All right. go along your way, remember Dundumba, some of the movements that they did were illustrating the strength that you have. I don't know if you caught that. In West African culture, all the rhythms of songs and the movements are connected to something that gives way to us living in life. And that was illustration of strongness. So now we're going to go to that rhythm we talked about earlier called Polka. It's a welcoming dance, song, and rhythm, and we're all going to do it together today to celebrate. Ah, yeah, I said we all. You got room? Got room? Okay, so we're going to show you a little bit of this funga, and we're going to sing the song. We're going to start it, and then you're going to join in with us. So the first sentence of the song is, I hate to move it and then move it back. Yeah, he said this is Watts. You know what? I have right there, I have to put a pin in that. Wireless. Yeah, wireless. Drop the mic. I grew up, my family moved in Watts in 1952. Yep. I still live here. So, matter of fact, down Wilmington. And I must say that I'm so very proud of the progress that the community has given. I'm so grateful that I was invited here with my family to represent us as a community and a neighborhood. Because we all know Watts get a bad rap, right? But look at you. Look at you. You are the goodness of Watts. And I want to tell you that I appreciate you. I respect you and I honor your commitment to you and your family. All right, so funga. Funga. Mr. Zing, you want to tell us a little bit about funga? You know what, I'm going to take the time right now because the train is about to leave and y'all getting on board. They ready. I want to introduce, first of all, starting on my right. This is my right? Is that my right, Daniela? I want to introduce Sister Mama Daniela, teacher, educator, professional. She teaches dance, 7 languages. I'm just playing. And I have Sister Sharon over here. She's also multi-talented. You know, it's funny, everybody up here does at least 5 things. We got Sister Empress Beverly, Dr. Beverly. She's a practitioner of metaphysics. So she's on that side of the other side, the side that you're on, because she's on that side, so that means y'all all together, right? Asheo. And I have my young sister Magesha here. She's one of the newest members to the group, doing exceptionally well. She's also multi-talented, does a lot of things, and she's also a comedian. Is she making a funny face behind my back? Is she? Because she always say. You can check her out on Facebook. And I have Baba Shutu. Watts Compton bred. The horse whisperer. Yes, Ashutu is responsible for over all those horses that you see, the cowboys riding in Compton. He supplies them with shoes. Yeah, true. Organic style, the hammer and nails and everything, right? I was over there and he was digging out the hoof. That looked painful. And right here I have Baba JJ, historian, master drummer, my friend. He knows everything. That's why he just grabbed the mic, because you know how some people just know they bubbling? You just have to let them do it, right? That's JJ. JJ, my friend, my good brethren. And I have right here Rasan Khan, Dr. Rasan Khan. He's also a practitioner of special medicines, herbs and such. And physically, mentally, he's been a great supporter of the group overall, helping us with our bodies. Because this is medicine. Before I leave, I want to make that clear. You see, we're in 2017. I got a cordless mic, but some of our medicine is still true. And even though you practice and you teach and you preach what you do, but the truth is what's going to help the nation. And really, at the end of the day, that's your job. I didn't ask you to take it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so blunt, but y'all want that responsibility, right? You up for the job, right? Yeah? Yeah, so I know you're going to do it 100. And I want you to be 100 to yourself, that your medicine, your organic medicine, still holds true. It's your soul. And when this drum music feels good to you, you're supposed to let it heal you. Now, yeah, go to the doctor, get your prescription done. You better get your checkup. I didn't tell you not to get a checkup. That wasn't Mama Nene. You better run to the doctor. Don't wait. But in the meantime, you have some other tools to use. And we came here to impart this on you. So we did strong man, strong woman. Those movements they did, they were flexing. They were illustrating the power. He said I was on a good course. Funga.
Why the drums are healing? Because
Okay, he said I have to tell you
they
why.
know they're doctors, but these drums here are healing too, right?
I told you, all right.
You have children that, Down syndrome, or these drums, you could feel this energy. And these drums are healing. And in a lot of ways, this practice has been going on for a very long time. And we know that drums have a special emphasis that they do to the nervous system. You feel it in your nervous system. These drums will heal you. Now let's get.
Okay, so now we're going to give you the music. Funga. I need you to say Funga, Alafia, Ashe, Ashe. Y'all ready to party? Let's just go on. Yes. Okay. Funga, Alafia, Ashe, Ashe.
Funga, Alafia, Ashe, Ashe.
Funga, Alafia, Ashe, Ashe.
Funga, Alafia, Ashe, Ashe. Funga, Alafia, Ashe, Ashe. Funga, Alafia, Ashe, Ashe.
Because I didn't want to get the drummers all tired, because you all haven't danced yet.
Yeah. This is
It's medicine. Take your dose. You know the vibration from this instrument and everything that accompanies it It has scientifically been proven to lower blood pressure, help out with a little diabetes, HIV. We could do some naming, you know. So okay, we're gonna move right along. It's true. If you don't believe me, look it up. And then find me, because I got a dose for you. We got something for you. Look it up, don't believe me. Medicinal properties of African drumming, especially West African. You ain't gotta tell nobody I told you. Okay, now, if you can, stand where you are right now, please. Make a little room, make a little room, make a little room. You can even come out in the aisle. Come on out in the aisle. This is your party. This is your party. This is your party. The movements that they were doing was showing you that they'll share your money. They were showing you that come in and have a seat. They showed you have a drink of water. So the main thing I want you to get, as well as the significance of the movement, they showed that meant offering you a glass of water. This meant sharing your money. This was handing you a plate of food. This one was the party. Yeah, Lord, have a seat. Didn't you do come into my house? They said, welcome, 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 welcome. They said, come into my house. It was a hut, so you have to get low, get low, get low. Get low, get low. Yeah, you want to connect with the earth. Open yourself. Be open. All right, so let's take a vote. Cuckoo or funka? I'm going to ask the company. Cuckoo? So we're going to go to cuckoo now. This is the party rhythm. So Professor Nzinga is telling you right now, connect yourself to the earth. Open yourself up. Thank you to our dancers. Everybody give the dancers a hand. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you.